Alright, you niggas get sent to the stove. I run up the paper, can't let it get low. I'm down bottom on haze and I'm still will get low. We still hop out them cars and we make them get low.
This low and you on the set.
Me, then my men, they was stealing cars, shopping them bitches, coming from VA. A lot of niggas got locked up and shit. Like, it was a lot of shit.
And what time, this is around what?
This like between like, this is after I graduated, was up like 08, 09, and it would really change. I went to Job Corp.
Okay.
So that changed everything.
What, the Potomac?
No, I went to Keystone.
Keystone?
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Okay, all the DC niggas go to
we was deep in that motherfucker.
Keystone.
And this what kind of stood out though. It didn't matter if you was from DC or Maryland. We was united. It didn't matter. That shit ain't matter, like, at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't matter. We was out there, you know what I'm saying? And we represented for the city. At the time, it wasn't really a term DMV. It was around, but we didn't say DMV, you know what I'm saying? So it was like DCPG or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, at that time, but we was all united and together. DCPG, some Mo County, you know what I'm saying? The San Third, so, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that kind of put something in my head. It don't matter where you from, you know what I'm saying? We could put that, oh, you Maryland ass nigga, this and the third, you know what I'm saying? Because I was DC or nothing at one point. I was real DC or nothing. Like, I'm from DC, fuck that Maryland shit, fuck that VA shit, you know what I'm saying? But when you actually out there, not saying they were suckers, I never slept on no man, but when you out there and you realize the unity and how much more we have in common than differences, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was love out that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? With good man out Swan Road and 31, you know, so I was beefing with the Wild Boys back in the day. You know, we had our little gallery place crews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
gallery place crew.
Like, not literal crew, but you know, everybody had the nine monies, top rank, motherfucking.
Let's talk about that.
Boys.
Let's talk about all that.
So I had
DC,
a crew. Yeah.
DC was a little different back then.
010. That was like that 09, 010
That's around that era, right?
So, like,
I think it was Union Station before. That was the spot before.
When the movie theaters was there.
Exactly.
And then the movie theaters moved to the
gallery place.
Yeah. But this is the thing, right? This is the thing about it, though, right? I had a crew called. We had a crew. We named ourselves Swag Team. I don't know what it was, but like it was Swag Team, and it was another crew. You know what I'm saying? They my men though. Shout out to them though. But they had the weirdest name ever. But they was deep though. They called themselves Swag Splash Boys. I don't know what the fuck it was, but that was the dumbest name ever. But I was like, fuck it. They Swag Splash Boys. We Swag Team. We fuck with each other. We clicked up and shit. Right? We was hanging out Gallery before it was a thing. Gallery got popular in like 09, like really 08 for real, like 08. But then 09, 010, you know what I'm saying? That's when they was having the all-age club parties and shit.
Club bounce.
Club bounce. You know about that club bounce. And I'm fresh out the doors and shit. I'm 18, 19 and shit. So we hanging down there, man. You know, we had our little Swag Team crew and we was hanging down there. But that's back when the baddies was down there and shit. It was at one point, it was just bad little giants hanging down there. The next one, it just got ratchet. Yeah. But then it just became the hood. It just became a popular spot to hang out at. You know what I'm saying? I was down there.
It's crazy how gallery place changed.
Yeah, gallery. But now it's like the crackhead spot now. Like all the boogie heads be down. All the niggas that was popular back in the day, they down there on boogie and shit.
No
like,
bullshit.
Like,
that joke, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up down there. Like, damn.
I be looking like, damn, what the fuck am I at?
Man, the kids don't understand. I be thinking in my head. I don't want to go off discussion. I be thinking in my head like, what the fuck y'all kids be doing? Like, we always had shit to do. Even if there was no go-go's, we had shit to do. Gallery. The Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? Something. It was nothing like.
It's the internet.
It's the internet. That's what they do.
They get on the internet and
TikTok and shit.
Like, it's funny, like just them taking away all that. We grew up on all of that. Like we was going to clubs 17, 16. They had clubs for us.
Yeah, always clubs. Even if you ain't want to go to the go-go.
Exactly. Even if you don't want to do that, it was something else to do. It was always something. Yeah. It's just it's the drastic change in that. It's just crazy. So, all right, you go to Job Corp. Yeah. You come back out.
And that's when the whole situation. I was with my mother. I moved back with my mother because at that time I was living up on that up top side.
Right. All right.
And then before that, that's why my aunt didn't want me back because I was acting up.
You was right.
I was acting up. I was acting a fool, trying to be street gangster and shit like that.
Right.
And then I came back and my mind just got back focused. Because in my heart, I knew, like, I wanted more for myself. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I'm around the influence of motherfuckers that don't have the same ambitions as me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, like, even when I'm around them, I'll be trying to give a motivation speech. And niggas be like, man, you trying to hit that shit, man. Roll that J up, bruh.
We just trying to kick knowledge.
Yeah, like, niggas started calling me Goody in the crew. Because I be like, how the fuck we Swag Team? We stealing out the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck we Swag Team and we stealing people's phones and shit and iPods and shit. This is back when iPods was popular.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you snatch
yeah,
that
snatch your fucking iPod and shit. Like
yeah.
I remember this day. I remember somebody gave me a BlackBerry and shit, and I remember we found the BlackBerry off the floor. I'm like, man, I was like, cold time. I'm like, man, damn, somebody dropped their shit. Someone, man, my man, it was a nigga I knew and shit. He like, bruh, he was like, hey, bruh, man, bro, was cuffed that shit, bro. I got to do it. Like, bruh, nah, let's just do something good for once, man. Gave her back the phone. Gave Shorty back the phone and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you gonna
I had to
get
go hard. Niggas like,
integrity.
Bro, yeah, it was just like, bro, what the fuck, we could buy our own. And then whole time I'm telling this nigga, bro, we could buy our own BlackBerry. What the fuck you talking about?
Nah, for real.
That's how I was thinking. But we young broke ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know.
And shout out to the young niggas now, cause y'all be having money. I swear to God, we was broke as a motherfucker.
I don't know how the fuck we pay. I don't know how the fuck we paying $40 cut line to go in the DC Star.
Man,
what?
Man, we was broke as shit. I think everybody was faking it back then.
We was faking like we had money.
You hear me? Motherfuckers was stealing. I remember, man.
Nigga, I was stealing.
When I was going to Dunbar, man, and this is exclusive for y'all too. I used to steal clothes, bro. I used to steal
Wheaton Mall.
Man, Wheaton. Nah, I almost got bagged in Wheaton.
JC Penney.
Motherfucker.
That's when Levi's was the shit.
I'm going for the good shit. I'm going to Macy's. This one Macy's lit.
We
going to get Levi's.
But JC Penney had the Levi's too. That's why we went to JC Penney.
Nah, but Macy's got the good Levi's.
No, they was
and
good
the polos.
Levi's too.
I'm going to the polo section grabbing all the polos.
So JC Penney ain't had the good polos. They had the fake polos.
Yeah,
but they had the real Levi's too though in there.
Yeah, you might get, but you know,
they had the 501s in there.
But you hear me?
And it was easy to cuff. Oh, you had to. See, I knew the whole trick and everything. They had the tissue and all that shit. Crank that motherfucker up. Pop. Get that motherfucker out there. Put their pants on it. Nigga, I was cuffing out this motherfucker. Snap.
Hey, look. I used to go to Pentagon with some big ass jeans, bruh, on the coat. And we used to go to Pentagon and motherfucking. And go to the Macy's. The same Macy's. They could never catch us. I don't know what it was. They was dumb as a motherfucker. But we used to go there and we used to like 10 pair of pants. My man used to get like 10. I used to get like 3 pair because I was a rookie. You hear me? My man getting 10 pair. You hear me? We get all polo shit. We coming to school, fly shit. Niggas trying to figure it out. What y'all niggas doing?
Nah, that's
man. Shout out to my man. Not to get all topic, man.
I got bagged at Pentagon. So I wasn't fuck with Pentagon.
Nah, I got bagged downtown at the Macy's, and that ended my career.
Yeah, you got bagged at downtown, man.
Yeah, man. That was the most embarrassing shit ever. That stopped me from stealing.
You trying to get up out of there,
man?
What
on that long ass block? I did some shit that I never used to do though, man. I had a routine of mine. Like, my shit was foolproof, for real. But I thought it was so sweet. Everybody used to tell me, man, that Jones sweet. I'm believing niggas. It must have been because they beefed up the security and they was watching my ass. You hear me? So, I ain't do my regular routine.
I'm telling you.
And boom, I'm trying to leave out the jump. They motherfucking catch my ass. That shit was embarrassing.